Welcome to the Kickapoo Law Academy Spring Semester Overview. This 18-week program offers tribal-centered legal education and includes 10 challenging mock trials to build practical skills. The core of our program is tribal-centered legal education, empowering the next generation of legal professionals through a combination of cultural heritage and rigorous academic excellence. The purpose of this semester is focused on courtroom advocacy. Students will build essential skills using real cases set directly on the Kickapoo Reservation, bridging traditional law with tribal sovereignty. The semester is structured around 5 two-week cycles. These standard instructional units are specifically designed for deep immersion and practical mastery of each mock trial case. Week 1 is dedicated to skill building and case preparation. Students focus on foundational legal skills, evidence analysis, and developing their initial legal strategy. Week 2 focuses on trial construction and performance, emphasizing mock trials, objection handling, and persuasive oral advocacy. Week 1 breaks down into daily activities. Monday is the skill module. Tuesday covers case background. Wednesday is team formation. Thursday is applying the skill. And Friday is practice. The Week 2 breakdown begins with direct examinations and opening statements on Monday, followed by cross-examinations and closing arguments on Tuesday. Wednesday is reserved for oral arguments. The cycle concludes with a full mock trial on Thursday and Friday. The program covers 9 core cases, culminating in a final milestone, the capstone mock trial. This comprehensive simulation integrates all core cases into a multi-day trial event held at the Tribal Courthouse. Case Analysis 01, State v. Elias Thorne, focuses on first-degree murder and premeditation. Students develop opening statements, establishing a narrative hook, theory of the case, and a promise of proof. Case Analysis 02, Cloud v. Eagle Ridge Casino Board, involves sexual discrimination. The skill module focuses on persuasive closing arguments, synthesizing evidence into a thematic conclusion, and delivering a powerful call to action. Case Analysis 03, White Feather v. Vane, explores hostile work environment and sexual harassment claims. The skill module is direct examination, mastering open-ended questioning and building witness credibility. Case Analysis 04, Red Wing v. Red Wing, focuses on ICWA and custody disputes. Students practice cross-examination techniques, emphasizing control, impeachment, and drafting leading questions. Case Analysis 05, Swift v. Housing Authority, tackles wrongful termination and sovereign immunity. The skill module is objections, where students master evidentiary policing to identify hearsay and navigate leading questions. Case Analysis 06, Little Creek v. School District, examines educational rights and jurisdictional limits. Students learn to draft written motions, argue for summary judgment, and request preliminary injunctions. Case Analysis 07, State v. Sterling, involves the illegal trafficking of sacred tribal artifacts. The skill module is jury selection, focusing on voir dire, peremptory challenges, and analyzing Batson challenges to ensure impartiality. Case Analysis 08, Tribe v. Miller Industrial, addresses environmental harm from toxic discharge. Students will focus on developing a cohesive theory of the case, anchoring their narrative in moral themes of stewardship and corporate accountability. Case Analysis 09, Black Horse v. Talltree, involves allegations of election fraud. This skill module focuses on persuasive oral advocacy, mastering the rhetorical arc, and structuring rebuttal strategies in a high-stakes setting. The capstone case, Tribe v. Horizon Solar, involves a failed infrastructure project and breach of contract. This final module is a complete trial simulation, requiring students to synthesize all previous skills into a singular, persuasive performance. The primary student outcomes are professional development in advocacy, critical analysis, and teamwork. Students are prepared for leadership in law and public service through enhanced oral argument and synthesis of law and fact. A key outcome is tribal legal literacy, where students gain a deep understanding of sovereignty, due process, and evidence. They develop rhetorical arcs for complex tribal litigation and master statutory interpretation. Assessment is performance-based through 10 mock trials. Students are evaluated on direct advocacy, evidence rules, and professionalism, benefiting from real-time feedback and iterative growth across distinct legal scenarios.